What's up, YouTube? It's QahirTheConqueror here. Welcome back to my channel for yet again another video. Before I get started with this video, I would like to say if this content helps you in any way, if this video helps you in any way, if you resonate with any of this content, any of this video, please drop a like, comment, and/or subscribe. I would really appreciate it and it would help me a lot. One thing I know for certain, all of us, whether you're a spiritual person, a religious person, agnostic, or you don't believe in anything or anything like that, all of us want better, even if we have what we want at the moment. We all want the same things. Like, the human experience is different, but similar in many ways. Like, whether you like certain things or, whoever you identify as and stuff like that, that doesn't matter. We all want love. We all want happiness. We all want a version of success that means success to us. We want, to be strong. We want financial blessings and things like that. We want and we want and we want the same things. Typically, like I said, if you're maybe spiritual or religious or something like that, or you believe in something as a higher power, the universe or whatever else it may be, or if you don't and you maybe just channel that internally and just look towards yourself or maybe just intuition and whatever it is that you seek out for help from, we ask for these things. And while they're good, especially when we get them, number one, I think we miss out on many opportunities to capitalize on what we want, or we miss out on the opportunity because we can't maintain or sustain what we want when we get it. Or number three, we don't even recognize it when it comes. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Now, let me stop speaking in cliffhanger mode and let me get to the point. See, when we ask for these things, I would advise you, number one, be careful what you wish for. Number two, once you ask for it, be cognizant and maybe ask or pray or whatever you do to look for the signs and to be able to recognize the signs when they come. Because like I said, we miss out because we don't really know, because we expect stuff to just fall in our lap. Here's $100 billion gajillion. Thank you, because you asked for it. I'll explain. The reason why I say be careful what you wish for is because, like I said, when it comes, are you really ready for it? Can you handle it? You want to be the boss CEO. Do you know what that life is like? You want to go to the pros and play a professional sport. Do you know what their life is like? Heck, a general manager at a chain restaurant or something, do you know what their life is like? You're talking about, on a low end, 50 to 60 hours a week. You are a one-man army because you're dependent on people that, are going to be like high schoolers, teenagers, people who don't really care about professionalism, making money and things like that. They just want a little cash in their pocket. And it's rough, although it can be lucrative. So let alone going up the ladder, you don't really know what that is like, but yet we ask for it. And then if we get it, you probably would fumble it, just being honest, which is probably why you don't have it, because you're not even equipped to be able to handle that. Also, I heard in a video a while ago, it might have been either YouTube or Instagram or something like that, TikTok, who knows, a compilation of stuff. And it was so powerful because it might have been some sort of influencer or celebrity mixed up and mashed together, saying basically, when you ask for these things, like I said, we want freedom, happiness, liberty, justice, love, wealth, healthy relationships and stuff like that, strength, faith. You're given opportunities in many cases. Like I said, if you want faith, guess what? You have to deal with uncertainty. And do you know how scary it is to not know and to have faith? Do you know what that is like to just be able to say, oh my gosh, whatever I believe in, please protect me? From you don't exactly. That is a scary feeling, and it takes strength. Like I said, you ask for strength. Well, guess what? You have to be strong for people around you. When things go south, you have to be strong for your family, for your organization, for your team, for your job. All the pressure will feel like it's on you. That's another example. Or you want love. Well, guess what? Everybody you know in love is going to betray you. Now you have to learn how to love yourself first, and then you get love. Or you ask for courage, and then you get placed in environments where you're anxious and you're fearful, and yet you have the opportunity to try to overcome that. So that is what the video explained, and that's not from me, but just breaking it down and using it for this video. That is how we receive what we ask for. But like I said, we'll miss out on it for part 2 of what I mentioned because you don't really know what to look for. We ask for these things, and like I said, we want a miracle to fall out the sky and boop, drop right in our lap and go, oh, wow, here's a beautiful girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever else you like. Here's a $100 billion gajillion $1,000 car with no miles on it, fully paid. Here you go. You don't got to pay taxes this year just because you're nice and you're sweet and you ask for it. Or here's a mansion. That's silly. Like, don't think like that because you're forever going to be in this silly, imaginative fairy tale state of life. And that's not how it works. You ask for these things, and then we get opportunities to prove if we're worth it, or to capitalize, or to maintain, to fail. And sometimes you need to. So that way, like I said, you can learn how to do that, how to maintain it, how to handle it. That is why I say be careful what you ask for, and then also try to pay attention to the signs, because the signs aren't always easy to decipher. You want better relationships. So guess what? You have to deal with the turmoil that comes from the tension between failed relationships, or maybe relationships with your parents, with your children, with your friend, with romantic partners, former friends, people that you don't know. And you have to build and cultivate relationships through trials and tribulations. This is not easy to do. And if it was for everybody, everybody would do it, have it, maintain it, etc. I want to close by saying I was taught, and it's so powerful, and sometimes I have to even think about it and reflect myself. There's a surah in the Holy Quran, I believe, called the spider. I don't know the specific verse, but in the surah, the spider, it says something along the lines of, do men think that they will not be tried just on the fact that they say we believe? Something along those lines. And that is so powerful. And there's probably something like that in the Bible. I just don't know about it yet, but I'll find it if it is. We say this and we say that, we want this and we want that. But like I said, we're given trials and tribulations to test us. And then that is how we're proven if we either come victorious out of that trial or if we fail. And sometimes it's okay to fail because you have the opportunity to get back up. So to summarize this video, it's okay to want more and to want these things because, like I said, we're human. And if you don't want that, if you don't want success or a healthy relationship with your friends, family, parents, and children and things like that, you don't want a beautiful, loving partner, you don't want a nice car or this and that, then something might be wrong with you because it's okay to want that. But in order to get these things, or in order to maintain these things, with great power comes great responsibility. And if it was meant for everybody to have, then we all would have it. So just make sure that you're prepared for when these things come, and that you can recognize how you can get these things, because it might not be in the form that you think it'll come in. I hope this video helped. Thank you. Stay tuned. See you for the next one.